Hej, siemano wam wszystkim ludzie, z tej strony Arturo, witam was na swoim kanale i kontynuujemy Alternatywę. Moi drodzy, w poprzednim odcinku graliśmy Andreą i udało nam się uratować Richarda z brazylijskiego aresztu. Tym razem powracamy do Richarda, spójrzmy na nasze PDA i jakie mamy zadania. Tryb zapamiętywania został wyłączony przez policję ze względów bezpieczeństwa. Po zwolnieniu możesz potwierdzić swoją niewinność i ubiegać się o reaktywację trybu zapamiętywania. Andrea i dowódca.
May I interrupt you?
Sure, what do you need?
Or have you come up with something already? We haven't found any possible way yet.
Zapytaj o siedzibę ruchu oporu. Zapytaj o dowódcę ruchu oporu.
So the Brazilian resistance resides in an old cigar factory?
In fact, we reside everywhere and nowhere at the same time. We move often, we are few, and we only rarely act. We're rather observant.
Maybe so, but you have nice equipment.
You mean that blinking monster behind Andrea? That's more of a hobby of one of our members.
Zapytaj o dowódcę ruchu oporu.
Maybe this sounds a little strange, but you look just how I imagined a resistor commander would look like. But it surprises me a little that you have such a weak accent.
I've traveled a lot. In fact, I stayed in Prague for quite a long time.
Zakończ rozmowę.
I should go. I'll inform you if I think of anything.
Okej, no dobra. Szczerze powiedziawszy, nie pamiętam, co teraz musimy zrobić, ale mam nadzieję, że kiedy wyjdziemy na zewnątrz i się rozejrzymy po okolicy, mamy Pedro Perintes. No tak, dokładnie, mieliśmy się do niego udać. Cóż za dżungla.
So this is what living away from people means.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I'd like to speak with you. I think you could help us a lot.
I don't care for any visits and I won't help anyone. Get out of here!
But
Gościu nie chce ewidentnie z nami rozmawiać. Będziemy musieli w jakiś inny sposób pewnie dostać się do środka. Mamy palenisko.
must be nice to cook on such a stove. I can't even cook normally, let alone here.
Czyli nic nie mogę z tego paleniska zabrać. Co ja w ogóle mam w ekwipunku? Mam mapę. Okej, Pedro Perintes, Hotel Sunset. Brama i fabryka cygar. Może udamy się pod Hotel Sunset. Spróbujemy porozmawiać z Endym.
You haven't gone too far, Andy.
Hit me if you wish. I don't care anymore.
Sorry I was so rough, but there's no other way. No Name has got you in his grip.
Shut up! Damn! I don't have to listen to that. You don't know what happened. You pretend that you're a rebel, big time. But the fact is you've only been with the resistance for less than a week. I've changed, and I wanted to help you, really. Don't patronize me by asking me to prove it.
Andy!
Good luck.
Andy strzelił na nas focha. No niestety, nasz najlepszy przyjaciel się od nas odwrócił.
No one is there anymore, and I don't need anything from there anyway.
Nie mogę wejść do hotelu.
Shame it's not working. It's damn hot here.
To co w takim razie mielibyśmy teraz zrobić? Pedro Perintes nie chce z nami rozmawiać. Andy się od nas odwrócił. Więc chyba nie pozostaje mi nic innego jak cofnąć się do fabryki cygar i porozmawiać z dowódcą o naszym problemie.
May I interrupt you?
Sure, what do you need?
Or have you come up with something already? We haven't found any possible way yet.
Powiedz, że Perintes nie chce rozmawiać.
Perintes doesn't want to speak with anybody. We'll have to find another way of getting information from him.
I told you he won't cooperate. We've tried to speak with him several times already.
I need to know more about him.
It may be possible. I found something here. I'll send it to your PDA as an article. It's his brief curriculum from Endora's records.
Thanks. Hopefully it'll help.
Zakończ rozmowę.
I should go. I'll inform you if I think of anything.
Mamy nowy wpis w naszym PDA. Teoretycznie. CV Pedro Perintes. Imię i nazwisko Pedro Perintes. Data urodzenia 7.1.89 rok. Rodzina. Matka i ojciec zginęli w 2010 roku. Brat Raul Perintes pracował dla korporacji Endora. Kolegium techniczne w Caracas. Program przekwalifikowania personelu. Endora, kopalnia w Karajas. O! Ma dość bogate te CV. Zwolniony z przyczyn wewnętrznych. No dobra. Mamy jakieś dane o Perintezie, w takim razie cofnijmy się do niego i spróbujmy go przekonać do rozmowy z nami.
Excuse me.
Didn't you understand me? I don't want any visits. Go away.
Wait, please. I only need a bit of your time, and you've got plenty of it. I've read about what happened to your family. I have a similar history, except that I don't even have a brother who survived.
What can you possibly know about my brother and about me? Mind your own business and get out of here.
Please, sir, we really need your help.
I have nothing to say to you. Go away.
Kurde no, to może być trudniejsze niż myślałem.
Please, sir, we really need your help.
I have nothing to say.
Nie ma mi nic do powiedzenia. W jaki sposób mógłbym go przekonać, żeby zaczął z nami współpracować? Może coś będę mu mógł gotować?
He seems sad. He looks like a grumpy old man on the outside, but he's probably quite a decent man.
W jaki sposób mógłbym to, co jest tutaj napisane, przenieść na rozmowę z nim? Chyba się nie da. Dobra, plan jest taki, żeby cofnąć się jeszcze raz do dowódcy i powiedzieć mu, że słuchaj, no, próbowaliśmy porozmawiać z Pedrem, ale nic to nie dało.
May I interrupt you?
Sure, what do you need?
Or have you come up with something already? We haven't found any possible way yet.
Porusz temat brata Parinteza.
At last, I may have a way of getting Parentez to talk. When I spoke to him, I mentioned his brother, and he immediately hit the ceiling.
He has a brother.
Yes, his curriculum mentions him. They both worked in Endora.
That's impossible. There weren't any two identical names in the employee listings. We surely would have noticed.
That's odd. According to the records I read, they were both hired in the same year.
If he really worked there, and he's not in the listings, then Endora probably didn't want anybody to know he was ever there.
It seems so, but why would they do that?
Those records are available to the police. Maybe they just needed to cover something up. But if I know Endora well, they left some records stored all the same.
We may try to find his file using his name.
Richard? Do you know his brother's name?
Raul Parentez, at least according to the curriculum.
That could be our clue.
Parintez Raul. It may take some time. The software has to search in the names of all the files. Seems it's found something, but it's encrypted, the same as the disk from the Colleen laboratory. You have the decoder in your PDA. I uploaded it there just to be sure, so the file will show you.
I'll read it through and try to persuade Pedro to help us. I feel he knows something that will be useful to us.
No dobra, mamy kolejną notatkę w naszym PDA. Raul Perintez. Urodzony w 1984 roku, brat Pedro Perinteza, pracował dla korporacji Endora. Szkoła policyjna, program poszukiwania personelu. Pracownik zlikwidowany. Ale że oznacza to, że go zabili? Raul Perintez okazał się być agentem państwa odpowiedzialnym za przekazanie informacji na temat tajnych badań i projektów. Ze względu na zastrzeżenia dotyczące bezpieczeństwa pracownik został zlikwidowany, a jego brat zwolniony oraz pozbawiony karty osobistej. Jednostką odpowiedzialną za dochodzenie oraz sporządzenie raportu jest Wydział Bezpieczeństwa Korporacji Endora.
I should tell Andrea and the commander what I've found in the file before I leave. They're waiting. I managed to find out about Pedro Parentez's brother.
So tell us.
He was spying for the state police, and Endora discovered him. They eliminated him and fired Pedro just to be sure.
That's really rough. Do you think Pedro knows all that?
Certainly not. They probably fired him, took his card, and didn't say a word in explanation. That's exactly the way they treat people.
So that's why he doesn't want to speak with anybody. It's no surprise.
At any rate, I'm going to tell him now. Maybe the truth will persuade him to help us.
Zakończ rozmowę.
I should go. I'll inform you if I think of anything.
No dość smutnej prawdy dowiedzieliśmy się o Raulu. Niestety Pedro nic o tym nie wie. Jestem ciekaw, czy kiedy pozna prawdę, będzie chciał z nami współpracować, aczkolwiek ta prawda może być bolesna. Ale lepiej znać bolesną prawdę, niż być wiecznie okłamywanym.
It seems you don't really understand me, son. I've got nothing to say to you. Get lost!
Well, maybe you don't have anything to say to me, but I have something to tell you.
Zapytaj o brata Raula.
I found out about what happened to your brother. I know he worked with you at Endora.
So? What about it?
And I also know he was a member of the state police, and that Endora made him disappear.
What? Where did you get this information?
We did some searching in the internal database of Endora. Is it just my impression, or doesn't this surprise you at all?
It's been a long time. There's no point in opening old wounds.
Zapytaj o kwaterę Endory.
You used to work in the Endora headquarters here, and I need some detailed information on the facility.
Why don't you buy a brochure?
Zapytaj o kwaterę Endory.
You used to work in the Endora headquarters here, and I need some detailed information on the facility.
Why don't you buy a brochure?
Porusz temat policji.
So you knew that Raul was a state police spy? Wait a minute. You must have known because you were an agent too.
What the... Who the hell are you, and what do you want from me?
I'm Richard Rochek, and I'm with the Resistance. We'd like to ask you to help us.
The Resistance?
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I've been dreaming of revenge and looking for the Resistance for the past 4 years. In vain. And now that I've almost given up, you come to me.
Zapytaj, co tak naprawdę się stało.
So what really happened to you and your brother?
Well, I wanted to let it be, but... Oh well. Me and my brother joined the state police almost immediately after the Great War, and we gradually worked our way up to becoming agents. Our task was to observe Endora, and I decided to infiltrate it. My brother was helping me from outside. When the world headquarters was founded in 1935 and nobody knew its purpose, I received an order to get more information. Raul got a job in a division I was in charge of. We were the first relatives to work there. For some reason, they didn't like it. When my brother discovered something big and top secret, he called me. He was totally out of his mind, and the call was detected by security. They didn't know he was talking to me, so they only took him and made him disappear. They didn't have anything on me, but they still kicked me out. For 4 long years, I've been planning my revenge, to avenge my brother's death at the hands of Endora, and to punish the state, who turned its back on me. They couldn't risk a scandal, so they wrote both of us off. There was an agent who decided it. They said he had no name. When we were joining the state police, we thought we were doing the right thing. Now I know how wrong we were.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to say that I understand, so I'd rather not say anything.
Zapytaj o kwaterę Endory.
Since you used to work for Endora, you certainly know all the possible entrances. We need to know where they are.
Yeah, I know the entrances.
And where are they? The only entrances we know of are the main gate and the landing spot.
Exactly. And that's it. Those are all the entrances there are.
Wyjaśnij sytuację.
Look, I will tell you about our situation. We know that Endora is up to something, and we know it's going to have global consequences. We have to find out what it is, and at least get ready for it.
And, how can I help you?
We need to find a way into Endora's world headquarters. There must be one.
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Pedro, please, think about it. I promise, Endora and the agent with no name will pay for what they've done to you. And me, too.
Do you know the agent?
Yes, he killed my parents and my brother when I was little. And unfortunately, recently I came across him again. By now he's probably on his way here to finish what he didn't manage then.
Maybe...
Maybe what?
Maybe there is a way to get in. I used to test a teleportation project in Endora, but I don't know if the teleport is still in working order. It has never been officially used. It was supposed to be a means of emergency entrance if, for some reason, the main gate couldn't be used.
Excellent! That's exactly what we're looking for.
Wait, the thing is, even if it worked, it's only one way, and you can't take anything electronic with you. It'd be destroyed by the teleportation.
Never mind, it's a possibility. Where is the teleport?
Here we are. As far as I can remember, the teleport entrance is in this house, but the entrance is blocked. It's been a long time. Maybe it's not even working anymore.
I think we should try to find out.
Okej, mamy nowe wejście do Endory. Prawdopodobnie jest to jakiś teleport. Głośniki. Zablokowane wejście.
It's closed and it looks like nobody has opened it for a while. They're not even guarding it.
No raczej przez tą bramę się do środka nie dostaniemy.
They're not playing. It's quiet here. What a beautiful, pleasant silence. The ever-present propaganda was driving me crazy.
Tutaj mamy zablokowane wejście. Możemy też porozmawiać z Pedrem bądź się cofnąć.
The house is only standing by the pure power of its will. There's some debris blocking the entrance. There's a concrete block in the way, and it's too heavy to move.
A gdybyśmy tak poprosili Pedro o pomoc, żeby pomógł nam to przesunąć.
A concrete block is blocking the entrance, and I can't move it alone. Could you help me here?
It's the only way inside, so we're gonna have to try it. Okay, let's see if it's still working.
Wow, z zewnątrz to wyglądała jak rudera.
Good. My idea is still working here. Now it's up to you. I'd rather not get mixed up in this anymore. The teleport is turned on by a strong electromagnetic impulse. And don't forget that teleportation will destroy all the electronics, and that you're gonna have to find a way to return because it can only teleport you one way.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. And don't forget what you promised.
Don't worry. I'll do everything I can to make Endora and the agent suffer.
Pedro, nie martw się o nas. W jaki sposób sobie poradzimy? Mamy rysunki, tu jest prawdopodobnie jakiś Adolf Hitler. A my tak naprawdę mamy... broń EMP. Jest to teoretycznie jakiś sprzęt elektroniczny i boję się, że po prostu się popsuje, kiedy będziemy próbowali wejść do środka.
Apparently, propaganda and vandalism can find their way anywhere. Fortunately, they didn't destroy the machine.
Kabina teleportacyjna.
So this is going to get me into Endora. I hope Pedro wasn't pulling my leg. Pedro said it was turned on by a strong electromagnetic impulse. I'll have to find something, and I have no idea what.
Spróbuję użyć na tym broni.
Maybe I could turn it on with the EMP. Nah, this pulse isn't strong enough.
Ten impuls jest za słaby. Czyli potrzebowałbym teoretycznie czegoś mocniejszego. Ale z drugiej strony nie posiadam takiego przedmiotu w ekwipunku, więc wydaje mi się, że tak czy inaczej na tą chwilę nic zrobić tutaj nie będę mógł. Mogę wyjść na ulicę. O, Pedro zniknął. Podejdź do bramy. Tutaj nie widzę, żeby były jakieś punkty klikalne i nigdzie tak naprawdę też wejść nie mogę. Endora. Tutaj mamy wejście.
I won't get to the premises this way, that's for sure.
Okej. Ale może coś gdzieś tutaj znajdę.
Wow! The Endora headquarters are bigger than I thought. It's not going to be easy to get in there.
Spokojnie, dostaniemy się tam przez teleport. I tak naprawdę mamy tylko i wyłącznie 2 punkty, do których możemy się udać. Pod tą bramę, bądź do fabryki cygar. Chodźmy porozmawiać z Andreą i z dowódcą.
I found a way into the Endora headquarters.
What?
Pedro decided to help us in the end. He was with the state police, as well as his brother. But they never found out about him. They left them both behind. The state washed its hands.
So there's another fellow let down by the state. I guess he's not the only one.
Yeah. And you wouldn't believe who was in charge of their case. No name.
Oh my god! That bastard's behind everything!
Not everything, Andrea. But it makes sense. He's been watching Endora for a very long time. Pedro and Raul aren't the first, or the last, to pay for getting in his way. But I swear I'll avenge all his innocent victims. No name is going to pay for everything he's done to us.
Okay, these are very pretty words, but you haven't yet told us how you're going to get into Endora.
I'm going to use the project Pedro was testing when he was working there. It was a teleportation system for emergency access to the facility. Pedro was able to activate it even after all these years.
Excellent. What's the catch?
There's more than one catch. The teleportation system is turned on by a strong electromagnetic impulse which destroys all the electronics. But more importantly, there's no way to return. The teleport will get you inside the building, but not out.
Okay, this is great. So even if you manage to make the teleportation device work, you won't be able to return and you can't take any weapons or equipment with you. Is this the best you can come up with?
Well, we don't know of any other way, so let's work with it rather than picking holes in it. So, first we have to find a source of a strong electromagnetic impulse which can be easily carried from place to place. Let's go.
Broń EMP.
I was thinking, maybe I could use my EMP gun as a source of the impulse.
Richard, you're a genius!
I don't know, I tried it before and it didn't work.
Of course not, because there's a restrictor in the EMP gun. But if we take it out, the impulses will be much stronger. I mean, its impulse. You'll only have one shot, because then the gun will discharge.
Never mind, one shot is better than none. Do what you need to do.
I'll just disconnect this. Here we go. Watch out for the trigger. You could hurt yourself. And watch out for yourself. Return in one piece.
So you really mean it, huh? I was thinking of a way to return. Since you can't use the teleport and you can't get past the gate alive, you're going to need another way. There must be a technological warehouse in the main building, and you should be able to find something you can fly through the air on in there. So when you found it, simply jump out of the window. They will probably be after you, but you can easily shake them off in the streets of the old town. It's rather risky, but it's probably the only option you have. Good luck.
Thanks to both of you. I'll try not to let you down.
No, w jakiś sposób będziemy musieli się uwolnić, kiedy już dotrzemy do środka. Ale tym zajmiemy się, kiedy już tam będziemy. W każdym bądź razie Andrei udało się przerobić naszą broń. Mamy tylko i wyłącznie jeden impuls, który jest mega silny, ale możliwe, że dzięki temu uda nam się skorzystać z teleportu.
So, let's go. Damn!
Intruder detected. Sir, I ask you in the name of Endora to cooperate. Otherwise, I will have to use force.
It looks like I have no other option.
Please step closer to the lift. You will be sent for interrogation.
Cholera no, wpadliśmy jak śliwka w kompot.
Step in, please. You will wait for the inspector here,
Wait!
and you will be temporarily paralyzed.
Ah, my head! Ah, what a blast! How long have I been lying here? The sun is pretty low. I should get out of here before the investigator comes. This room probably isn't just an ordinary waiting room.
No, troszeczkę czasu minęło, zanim się obudziliśmy. Na dworze zaczęło robić ciemno, ale inspektora jak nie było, tak nie ma. Więc dobry znak dla nas. Wyjdź na zewnątrz, ale mamy też przycisk do papieru.
So Endora even has paperweights with logos. Actually, it's not so bad. Almost stylish. I hope nobody will mind if I take it.
Wzięliśmy go do swojego ekwipunku. O, tak naprawdę mamy tylko ten przycisk do papieru.
Really nice home accessory.
I nic więcej.
This is great. I'm at least 20 floors above the ground. This is probably the landing spot. Maybe this could be the way to get out.
Ale widzę, że możemy iść dalej, ale zanim to zrobię, chcę się dokładnie rozejrzeć w tym pomieszczeniu. Może coś jeszcze będę mógł zabrać. Jest na pewno jakieś krzesło.
This doesn't look like a comfortable chair. I hope I'll never have to sit on it.
Nowoczesna sztuka.
I don't get this. It says kangaroo on the label, but all I can see are some wires connected together. The wire seems to be sort of sticking out. Oops, never mind. I might need a wire.
Okej, wzięliśmy też drucik do ekwipunku.
It's blocked. Can't get out this way.
Mamy drucik i przycisk do papieru.
Waste of time.
Tych dwóch elementów nie mogę ze sobą połączyć. Dobra, ale tak naprawdę nie widzę tu już nic więcej interesującego, więc wyjdźmy na zewnątrz i chodźmy dalej.
This is the hallway I came through with the android. Maybe I could get there through the window, but the windows are opened by remote.
Mamy tutaj pilot.
It's on the other side. I can't get to it.
No dobra, spróbuję użyć na tym drucika.
Waste of time.
Strata czasu.
Waste of time.
Czyli drucika i przycisku do papieru na tym użyć nie mogę.
This window is ajar, but I still can't reach the remote. I need something to push the button on the remote with.
Czyli obstawiam, że na tym pilocie muszę użyć drucika.
I can't get to the button with a straight wire. I don't know what to do. I could bend the wire with the paperweight.
A teraz te dwa elementy mogłem ze sobą połączyć, a wcześniej próbowałem i się nie dało.
This way, maybe the window will open. Good. I think I can squeeze through here.
Dobra, mamy hologram.
This looks like the visual plan of the building. I wonder where I am in this plan.
You are on the 14th floor, in the interrogation and audience room.
What the hell was that?
The question was not recognized.
What are you?
The question was not recognized.
Oh, well, identify yourself.
I am the Endora's World Headquarters navigation system with voice control.
Zapytaj o listę funkcji.
What are your functions?
My main functions include navigation advice through the building and assistance in providing information on the status of floors and rooms,
What do you mean by the status?
the location of guards, and the access security level.
Zapytaj o swoje położenie.
Where am I right now?
You are on the 14th floor, in the interrogation and audience room.
Zapytaj o położenie magazynu.
Where can I find the technological warehouse?
The warehouse is on the first floor of the main building.
Czyli by musiał zjechać tak czy inaczej na pierwsze piętro. Zapytaj o położenie archiwum.
Show me where the archive is.
The archive is on the 74th floor of the main building.
Zapytaj o status magazynu.
Give me the warehouse status.
Warehouse status. Guards outside the floor. Lift blocked. Emergency exit accessible.
Zapytaj o status archiwum.
What's the current status of the archive?
Archive status. Guards on the floor. Lift blocked. Emergency exit accessible.
No dobra, porozmawialiśmy sobie z hologramem, dowiedzieliśmy się kilka informacji, ale tak naprawdę to, moi drodzy, chciałbym zapisać sobie stan gierki. Z tego względu, że ona lubi mi się zawieszać, a ja nie chciałbym ponownie tego wszystkiego przechodzić od początku. Schody przeciwpożarowe. Udaj się do magazynu. Udaj się do archiwum.
I can't go there while the guards are still there.
Ale do magazynu już możemy zjechać. Dobra. Ekwipunek. Czyżbym odzyskał swój ekwipunek, który straciliśmy? Mam przynajmniej taką nadzieję.
These are PFS systems. We used to use them for working heights on the building sites. This should easily keep me in the air for maybe 20 minutes. But these look much more modern. Fortunately, the controls are almost the same. The commander told me I could use something like this to get out of here. If I jumped with it from a top floor, I could easily get to the old city and disappear in its streets.
Okej.
We used to use them quite...
PFS.
I only need one.
No dobra, ciekawe. Schody przeciwpożarowe. Tutaj nigdzie iść nie mogę, czyli wychodzi na to, że tak naprawdę przyszedłem tutaj tylko i wyłącznie po ten PFS.
I can't go...
Nie mogę udać się do magazynu.
Endora is always trying to prove something. I wonder whether the management is compensating for something.
Dobra, podejdźmy jeszcze raz do tego hologramu. Zapytaj o swoje położenie, zapytaj o położenie magazynu, zapytaj o położenie archiwum, zapytaj o status magazynu.
Give me the...
Warehouse status. Guards outside the floor. Lift blocked. Emergency exit accessible.
Dostępne wejście awaryjne.
What's the current...
Archive status. Guards outside the floor. Lift blocked.
Okej. Czyli może teraz będę mógł się udać do archiwum. Dobra, dotarliśmy.
Attention, unknown person detected in the main building. Estimated location, 1st to 20th floor.
Damn! They must have noticed that I'm not in the interrogation room. I'll have to hurry up.
Cholera, no. Mamy jakiś terminal. Wpisz maksymalnie 3 słowa.
The first keyword should probably be Prague. That's where they did the excavations, so it's gonna be in the disk's description. The next keyword will probably be radium, since it's what Endora needs for some reason. But this is all very general information. I need something more specific. Maybe a name that has nothing to do with Endora, but which will definitely be in this file. After all, there's a lot going on in Prague, and it used to be common to use radium. It won't be enough to find the disk.
Wpisz słowo, cholera. Ja nie mam PDA, więc tak naprawdę muszę to zrobić metodą prób i błędów, aczkolwiek w tej grze przejawiały się tylko i wyłącznie kilka haseł. Było to na pewno Petrenko, było to 113, 213, więc w pierwszej kolejności chciałbym spróbować te 2 hasła. Znaleziono rekordy.
I can't tell if it's the right disk from the number, but if I only found one disk, it must be the right one.
Okej. Mamy dysk DVD.
So I have the disk now. Now I just need to get the hell out of here. And I can't go anywhere downstairs, the lift and the stairs are blocked.
No, głównym wejściem na pewno nie wejdziemy, ale przez okno myślę, że już się uda. Tutaj mamy jakieś narzędzia.
I don't know if I could use any of that. The janitors probably left it here. They were repairing something in the wall.
Krzesło.
I don't have time to sit here. The window has a hardening film on it. It's pretty firm this way, but if you damage the film, the firmness is gone.
Czyli coś będę musiał wykombinować, żeby się stąd w jakiś sposób uwolnić. Ale tutaj nie widzę nic, co by mógł podnieść. No są tylko klikalne te narzędzia.
I'm gonna borrow this.
O! Coś teraz mogłem wziąć. Mamy palnik. Palnik i róg okna. Wow. Czy na górze też będę mógł tego użyć? Nie. Ale może teraz, kiedy wezmę krzesło i przypierdzielę w to okno,
I don't have time to sit here.
to rozleci się na milion kawałków, ale chyba jednak nie o to tutaj chodzi. Chociaż z drugiej strony, tu na górze też mamy jakieś rogi. Może teraz będę mógł podnieść to krzesło.
I hope Andrea keeps her fingers crossed. I'll need luck more than ever now.
Richard, you have no idea how worried I was. We heard an alarm from the Andorra headquarters. We didn't think you'd return.
Yeah, the alarm scared me too. I got locked up in the archive. In the end, I actually had to jump out. There was no other way. But that doesn't matter now. I'd like to know what I was doing it all for. This is the disc.
Good. Let's see what Andorra's hiding. It seems to be a complex document. There's a lot of data in it. Oh my God!
What?
There's a record of activities of a special research group Andorra created. They found it right after the war and it had a simple purpose: to overthrow the state. They were researching everything from interstellar weapons to paranormal phenomena. In the end, they decided to focus on the research of the Olmeca civilization. There are notes of time travel here, and of the radium they mined for Prague. This doesn't make sense.
I don't get this. What do these Olmecians have to do with a rare element and time travel?
This is enough. We can't go on like this. This has gone too far.
Why? What happened?
Don't you understand? It's obvious. Andorra is researching time travel. They used Omisian technology and apparently they need radium for it. But that doesn't matter. We must get rid of the disk. And not just the disk.
What? Why? We risked so much for it. And what does it matter that Andorra is researching time travel? They're neither the first nor the last.
What does it matter? They're trying to overthrow the state. And what's the best way to do it? Simply erase it from history. And Andorra isn't just playing around. They're going to succeed. These aren't just some petty experiments. This is a huge conspiracy which will eventually affect us all. The resistance can't get involved in this. We should start preparing for some big changes. Richard can't stay. He can't stay with the resistance and he can't stay in the city. And neither can the disc.
You can't be serious. You can't just leave him there at their mercy after what he's done for us?
That's not important now. We must protect what we still have left. Richard, the whole of Andorra are after you and the disc. And no names here. And he won't stop at anything. He wants to get you for personal reasons. You can't stay here. Please, leave. Leave and take the disc with you.
After everything I've done? But, okay, fine. I don't want to cause any problems. I can see your point.
But where are you going to go?
I don't know. I'll just go. Maybe you'll remember me one day and think of how I helped you.
Moi drodzy, dobrnęliśmy do końca alternatywy. Powiem wam tak, popieprzone to zakończenie. Mega dziwne. Przez całą gierkę pomagaliśmy ruchowi oporu, zdobyć tajne informacje o Endorze i tak dalej, i tak dalej. Poświęcaliśmy tak naprawdę swoje życie, żeby wykonać ten cel. I co się na końcu okazało? Dowódca ruchu oporu powiedział: okej, musisz wypierdzielać, bo stwarza dla nas zagrożenie. Bezimienny będzie cię szukał do końca życia, weź ten dysk i idź w siną w dal, a nas zostaw w spokoju. Trochę nie fair, moim zdaniem, kiepskie zakończenie. Na szczęście Andrea podążyła za nami, czyli nie okazała się zdradziecka tak jak dowódca. W każdym bądź razie zakończyło się to tak, jakby miała być druga część, ale z tego co wiem, nigdy takowa nie powstała. Nawet nie wiem, czy była w ogóle w planach. A tymczasem, moi drodzy, mam nadzieję, że let's play wam się podobał. Z mojej strony to tyle. Dzięki wielkie za uwagę, trzymajcie się i do usłyszenia w kolejnym tytule, który będę ogrywał już jutro na swoim kanale. A tymczasem, dzięki wielkie, trzymajcie się, hej!